Hey guys, John and Neeson here. Neeson picks this exact moment to scratch his beautiful face. We're hanging out on the couch outside on our deck, and I want to answer a question that somebody asked me the other day, and that is, how do blind people watch? Because believe it or not, blind people do people watch. Now, you might be saying, well, how the hell does a blind person people watch if they can't see people? Well, first of all, not everyone that is blind is totally blind. Second, you might use your eyes to navigate your environment. Blind people use their ears to navigate their environment. And I cannot tell you how many times I have heard something that I would be perfectly happy never hearing ever again. And I want to tell you guys a little story about one of those times. A number of years ago, I was traveling on a Greyhound bus from Toronto to Ottawa. It was the overnight trip, about a 5-hour trip when you factor in a rest stop halfway. And the lady across the aisle and we had been chatting off and on. You know, I had my dog with me. She was very curious about my guide dog. It wasn't Neeson, it was my previous guide dog Lars, who is featured on some of the videos on my channel. Beautiful black lab. Anyway, we get to the rest stop. I take Lars out to go for a pee. She goes in and grabs a coffee, whatever. We get back on the bus, and she's a smoker. And I could tell that right when I met her just by her voice. People who smoke generally have like a little bit of a raspy voice. Which kind of gives away that they smoke. Anyway, so she goes back to the bathroom, and for the next 5 minutes, she's literally horking up her entire lung system, and it's very, very obvious to me, even over the bus engine noise, that she's spluttering and coughing and gagging, and like, I'm about halfway down the aisle, so there's like, I don't know, those buses are pretty long, so maybe 15 rows between me and her, and I can hear her clearly gagging and coughing and hacking up a freaking lung. It was probably one of the worst sounds I've ever heard in my life, and it's not like you can just shut your ears off, right? You just can't switch them off. So you guys might have seen things that you never want to see again. Well, this is one example of something that I heard that I never, ever want to hear again.